Hey sexy, how are you guys doing today? My name is Animuh and welcome to Crush. I was browsing games tagged LGBT and I saw this and I thought, hey, that's pretty appropriate. So this is tagged as like a gay kind of game, and considering my channel is basically homosexuals and showering with old men and other weird, completely normal things like that, I thought, why not do this? It seems to fit in with the whole vibe that I've created. It was an accident, I didn't mean to. Why have I showered with so many old men? A question I ask myself far too often. So the premise of this game is actually hanging out with your crush. And crushes are interesting. I was intrigued by this because no matter how old you are, you can still develop them, even though it's quite a cutesy term to apply to something. But if you really think about it, it's not that cutesy, because to crush something is for it to be dramatically and horribly crushed. Flattened beyond belief. So interesting. Yeah, let's go. This is made on Twine, so it's a story. Get yourselves comfortable and prepare for some queer. Clickety-doo. It's time. You finally get to spend time with your crush. You're sitting on your bed together watching your favorite show. What do? Ooh! Flirt, try to cuddle, make a joke, hold their hand, and look at their cute face. We probably shouldn't just look at their cute face. Bit obvious. We want to be like, we want to be forward, but like not too, not like. Let's not be like that, yeah. Let's make a flirt. Just go on. Just go for it. You think about saying something flirty, maybe compliment their hair or say how cute they are looking. You keep glancing at them from the cornered. Your eye is cornered, it can never move again. From the corner of your eye, trying to figure out something cute and flirty to say, and realize... Spell check is really good. You probably look really creepy and look ridiculous as you've been spacing out trying to be flirty for like 10 minutes now. Just give up and start talking about how great Twin Peaks is, cause come on, yeah, it's freaking great. Try something else. I'm beginning to get a little sense for the might not be their native language, so that's be nice. Try to cuddle, make a joke, hold their hand, look at their cute face. Are we like just not going to do any of these things? You shift your body closer to theirs, hoping that they will move closer to you, but they don't. You sit uncomfortably tilted towards them for a while. You place your head on their shoulder lightly, but immediately feel awkward and sit upright. You should have just left your head on the shoulder. Now you look like you've got whiplash or you've got a weird twitch or something. I just like shoulders! I mean, come on. You aren't so good at cuddling. What now? Let's make the jokes. You make a joke about how one of the actors has a really weird face. They laugh and begin making jokes about how other actors have really weird looking faces too. Score! At least you're good at making jokes. That's all the validation I need right there. What to do now? Hold their hand. You realize you don't have any hands. You slowly move your hand closer to theirs in the gap between your two bodies. Your hand is kind of sweaty and clammy in anticipation of holding their hand. You're really hoping they won't mind or think you are gross. Well, I'm part slime monster, so, as long as you don't mind a bit of goopy green residue being on your hand, it's a symbol of love, really. As long as you don't feel awkward about that, we can definitely hold hands forever. Your hand rests next to theirs for a while, and you keep thinking about just making the move and putting your hand on theirs. You lose your nerve and pull your hand up onto your lap and hold your own hand. Your hand is really sweaty. Dang. What now, kid? Oh, man, we got shafted. We gotta look at that cute face. You glance over and take a look at that cute mug. So literally a mug you're looking at. I have many cute mugs, so dang! Yippee-ki-yay, cowboy, cowabunga, yippee-ki-yay, cowboy, bitch. They're really cute. If you don't watch yourself, you're gonna get all creepy and start staring. Oh shit! They turned and looked at you and smiled. Frack! Quick, look away. Are you blushing? Don't think about blushing or you'll blush. Say something about Twin Peaks. Don't think about pooping, you'll poop. Say something about Twin Peaks. Yeah, Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is pretty savage. You're saying that watching Twin Peaks. It's like a great show, but like, it's like hard to watch. Fuck, shit, fuck ass, you ween. Fucking ass is pretty gay depending on, Do something less creepy and embarrassing now, please. It's time for them to get going home. Say goodnight. Well, I was just shot to dang and I haven't seen the rest of it. Dang, what the hell? Dang. It's time for them to go and you manage to be nothing but awkward around them and feel bad that you didn't even get to at least hold their hand or something. You say goodnight and they give you a hug goodbye. The hug lingers a little and you feel your stomach drop like Skrillex as they leave. Dubstep begins to pulse from your abdomen. Dang. Is this real life? Oh my god, lol! Right, let's try and do it in different orders.
A few moments later.
Okay, so that last game was really short, and I thought that there might be more to it, and I thought perhaps there may have been different endings, or there may have been another way to go about stuff, but as it stands, it's just a funny little game that results in dang and various forms of dang. So rather than just end the video there and then, I thought I would give you a bit more spice and talk about one of my most significant crushes that I've had in my life. Let me tell you, let me set the scene, okay? So I was, what, 11 or 12 or something like that? Anyway, I'd just gone to secondary school. And I didn't know anybody, all of my friends had gone to different schools than me, and worst of all, they'd all gone to these schools together, so I was really ostracized. Anyway, I decided to make new friends, because you sink or swim in these situations, you need friends, goddammit. So I made friends with these two girls. I'm gonna call them Sally and Shannon. Shannon was pretty cool, but let's be real, it was all about Sally. I really liked Sally. I liked Sally a lot. She would laugh at all my jokes and she would make me laugh loads. She was really sweet and she would link my arm. I was like more girly, I guess, and I wasn't like out or whatever. And I didn't understand my own sexuality or blah blah. I just thought it was nice, being 12 or 13 or however old I was, when girls would link, put their arms through mine. I found that kind of nice for like, I don't know, for strange reasons. And I hadn't had friends so touchy-feely like that before. My friends in my previous school were all boys, basically. So I hadn't had the whole touchy-feely like sort of thing, and they were quite touchy-feely, and I was like, oh god, this is very exciting, and I don't know why. Then I realized I'm fucking gay. Like the gayest, like so gay, like extremely gay, like wow, like massively gay. And Sally, well, she wasn't very gay. In fact, she was quite precocious and quite straight. So she would flirt a lot, like this is back in the days of Bieber. She would like, you know, she'd always have boys that were talking to her, really chavvy boys, and they always really liked her because she's like really pretty. And I you know that a friendship is a little bit weird when at one point one of you has to pretend to be the other's boyfriend at one point. You know that sparks a weird thing. So she had this strange situation with a guy that she liked, and oh no, that she didn't like, I'm not sure, but either way she thought it would be funny for me to pretend to be her boyfriend online. This is all over MSN, alright? This is all over like that kind of era. This wasn't like, you know, there was no dress up or anything involved, okay? Anyway, the whole thing was weird to me, but it was exciting because I got to pretend, you know, I got to pretend for a little bit, and that sounds really sad, but man, I was good shit. I was happy. I was happy with that. But it was also a bit bittersweet, you know? I'd feel very happy when she'd hug me, or I'd feel very happy when she'd spend time with just me. She was my best friend. I really liked Sally a lot. But I wasn't very comfortable with like my, you know, myself. And much as I really liked her and I felt like I loved her, that's how a crush feels. You felt like you're, oh, I love her so much, and you know, but it's just like bollocks. She just made me so happy. She just made me really happy. And we just had such a laugh together. We'd always sit next to each other in every class, and she was like my best friend. And like, you know how like, especially girls' friendships are, they're like, ah, they're like ridiculous. It would just be the two of you, and they're like, it was like an intense friendship. It was hard to have a crush on her because she was very attractive to people. I don't know what I ever thought I never expected anything, but I just felt all these feelings, you know. And there was one time we went on a trip, and it was like a school trip. We had to share a bed together, and this was very like, oh bloody hell. You just imagine, that's just like a fucking gay nightmare. but like a dream as well. So it's like, yes! So you're like smiling, but inside your heart is breaking. And on this trip, I remember we were like on a lift or something. And I was feeling a little bit down. I'm not really sure why. I was just feeling a little bit down. And she randomly said to me, I love you. You're my best friend. I love you. And I was like, very exciting. Anyway, at some point, she just kind of got too cool for me. She got closer to someone else. Much as I really didn't want to lose her friendship, it just dissolved. I didn't choose it. I didn't want it to happen. And in fact, I was very depressed about it because, you know, when you're a teenager, things mean a lot to you. These things mean so much to you. So I was very heartbroken by the loss of her friendship and that she went off with people who were like, you know, cooler and... But let's be real, it wasn't love, it was just like care and like you're hot. So it didn't mean anything. But there was a time like later on, like a few years later, when I was like out already and like, I didn't give a fuck and, you know, I was all fine. And we had like one of those chats, you know, one of those slightly bittersweet chats when you're talking to somebody and you used to be so close to them. And that distance is palpable, but there's still a little silver lining of care that kind of holds the thing together. And I remember I said to her, oh, I had a really bad crush on you. I had a really big crush on you before. She was like, oh, really? Yeah, I might have thought it a bit, but I'm not, you know, she said she couldn't really be sure, but it was like kind of sweet. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Haven't spoken to her in like a decade, and I wouldn't really want to. And I don't have any feelings in there at all. I'm very happily like married and stuff. But it's like, and stuff, it sounds so dismissive. I'm married and stuff, but like, you know, I'm content. I'm very, very happy indeed. Far beyond content, actually. But it's just interesting how you don't forget these things. Or at least I don't. I very vividly remember like these kinds of things. I don't know. So this was pretty much like a vlog and a gaming video rolled into one. A little bit weird, a little bit interesting, and I'm not really sure how I felt about this, but if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and share it with your friends. Share it with your mum, especially if you wanted to wax poetic about a crush that she had. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to share your experiences with a crush that you had, maybe a crush that you have right now, and how they, you know, just feel free to share as much or as little detail as you want. Let's just open up the discussion, man. Open up the crushes shit. Talking is difficult. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date with the latest content from yours truly. Check out other stuff on the channel that you may have missed because you might well enjoy it. But absolutely most importantly, take care of yourselves and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye. Big ball of pulsating dubstep that may or may not eat me is something that I am just far too mortal to understand. Oh god! Oh fuck! Okay! I don't know what I'm expecting to find. Tampons maybe? That'd be useful.